Hi, my name is Steve Bowler, and in this video we're going to be configuring MPLS VPNs. Specifically, we're going to be configuring Border Gateway Protocol, or BGP. We're going to be configuring BGP as the routing protocol from the provider edge to the customer edge. In this diagram here, router 4 and router 3 are at the provider edge, and router 6 and router 5 are the customer edge routers. Routers 1 and 2 are in the MPLS backbone, and we will not be configuring any protocols on them except for MPLS and of course our interior gateway protocol, for our service provider. So what we'll do here, we'll get started and we'll go ahead and configure the IGP for the service provider. You can choose any IGP that you want. What we'll do here is we'll just go to router 4. And what we'll do here is on router 4, what we'll do is we'll just run EIGRP on the back as the backbone for the provider network. So what we'll do is we'll do a show IP interface brief, router 4. Let's go ahead and do router EIGRP process 1. We'll go ahead and enable it on the fast Ethernet interface. So network is going to be 192.168.14.4. all zeros, and we'll also do it for the loopback. We're going to be using the loopback for the MPLS. Once we get the label distribution protocol set up for MPLS, we'll use the loopbacks for the router IDs. So we'll go now to router 3. Go ahead and configure router 3 here. Do a show IP interface brief. We'll do router EIGRP 1. We'll go network 192.168.23.3. Oops. Then here we're just specifying the 0.0.0.0 host mask. Basically, it's got to match that IP address specifically to be put into the EIGRP routing protocol. Okay, so now that I have routers 3 and 4, let's go and do the backbones of router 2. So we'll do a show IP interface brief on router 2. So we're going to put both fast Ethernets into the, well, actually all these interfaces we'll put into the EIGRP routing protocol for the service provider. Okay, so router 2 is done. One more router, and then we'll go ahead and just verify that we have full reachability within our EIGRP routing domain, and then we'll go ahead and start on the MPLS configuration, and then we'll finish off with the MPLS VPNs, create the VRFs, and enable BGP on the router. Enable BGP on the customer edge, and then enable BGP on the provider edge routers. Okay, so on router 1, if we do a do show IP interface brief, we're going to go ahead and put all of these into EIGRP. We'll go ahead and do 192.168.14.1 and 192.168.12.1. loopback in there as well. And now that should be it. So now if I go to router 4, here's how it looks. If we're looking at our IGP within our service provider network, which is router 1, 2, 3, and 4, our service provider routers, we just enabled EIGRP on this link here between router 4 and router 1, EIGRP from router 1 to router 2, and then EIGRP from router 2 to router 3. And then we also put the loopbacks into the process. Okay, so now what we should see now is from router 1 we should be able to see router 3's loopback. So if I go ahead and do a ping to the loopback, you can see that we have full IP reachability all the way across the, I'm sorry, why am I pinging the, let's ping the 3 network. So there you see we have full IP reachability across the network. So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and enable MPLS, and then we'll go from there.